Six Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Six Talks. Yousuf, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Second episode.
This is consistency. We expect 2 episods in a row in person, and the NBA season is over.
And the mics are better. We had the same mics, but it was the first time using it. Technical difficulties.
If we hear anything about goddamn audio this time, I don't want to hear it because we went through hell to get this working.
Yousuf will shoot me.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why I'm wearing the Allen jersey, by the way, because it's football season, you know? It's really not. Why are you wearing the Curry jersey?
Come on now, you should know.
Why?
The last time the Boston Celtics made it to the finals, they lost because of Wardell Stephen Curry, the second.
So why not like a Luka jersey?
Because I don't own one. I was going to wear a LeBron jersey, but I'm like, yo, this guy's not going to let me into his house. So
Yeah, no Cleveland, Philly, or Celtics jerseys allowed in the household, or LeBron for whatever. But yeah, I mean the finals were over. We talked about this, like, for those who don't know, we don't like the Celtics. You don't
honestly
even,
okay. I want to,
and that's my question. Like, how far do you go with hating on franchises?
I wanna address this. And you're clear. I made it clear to you that I wanted the Mavericks to win.
Yeah.
But when they won, and after seeing that final buzzer, I didn't have any feel or sense of hatred. Like, I was genuinely happy for them.
Okay.
I was genuinely happy, and I think that was like the phase where, like, I was a kid and I'm like, yo, screw Boston, and like it was that Marcus Smart era, you know. But I generally don't. I really don't. I didn't care. Like, I wasn't like screw Boston or F Boston. I was genuinely like, yo, I'm happy for Tatum, I'm happy for Jaylen Brown, and I'm happy for this team. You know, they worked their asses off this season, and the best season probably in a while for them, best team in the regular season, and they had a crazy playoff run. Yes, I will admit the playoff run may have been a bit easy.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you play what's in front of you. They can't control Donovan Mitchell going out. It's still an easy run, but it's still a great run.
I'll tell you this, right? I'll tell you who I was happy for. Al Horford.
And Jaylen Brown.
Al Horford, because I respect in this game. That's why I respect LeBron. If LeBron didn't have this thing that I'm about to say, I would not even respect him.
Let me guess, longevity?
Longevity. Yeah. I respect the longevity. Most games for an active player, second all time without a title. Or most playoff games, sorry.
Most playoff.
Number 2, Jaylen Brown, because I mess with Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
And honestly, and obviously, like O'Shea Brissett, Svi Mahdi, Raptor legends. Can't forget them. But, bro, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I was happy seeing the goddamn Boston Celtics lift that title, bro.
I'm not going to say I'm happy, but I'm not saying that
you just said you were happy for them.
Like, at the end of the day, like, I don't hate Tatum like you do. I genuinely like Tatum.
We will talk about that.
He is cringe.
We will talk about his antics.
What they're going to say now?
Yeah, bro, I'm sorry. Do you want to talk about that right now? Because, like, my whole opinion on the hatred thing is that you are, what's it called? The hatred depends on, like, how connected you are to the team. You'll admit, I'm more connected to the Raptors than you are.
No, I agree.
Yeah. So
sure.
Their losses impact me a lot more than they impact you. I'm still hurting from a lot of them. But what's it called? Like,
but you're still hurting from 2016 LeBron James.
Absolutely.
So, I mean...
not even 2016, but that's what I mean. Like, I'm not even hurting for 2016. 2016 was a good year. Like, that year they just beat
the
us.
Eastern Conference Finals,
right? Yeah, that year they just beat us fair and
2015.
square. No, 2017 we just lost. We got swept, but they were like the better team. I didn't expect us to beat them.
Yeah.
2018 we had expectations and we got embarrassed in front of the entire world, and it was LeBron's fault. LeBron just decided to turn up in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It was like BS. That's why I hate Mahomes as well. Kansas City sucked last year. They were on and off, and in the playoffs they turned into some demons, right? Like, I hate people like that, bro. I hate teams like that, man. Like, it's so annoying, bro. We're better than you. Just let us win. Like, literally, bro. It's so. Be able to beat them. And this is the first time in a while. I don't know last time this happened. Probably since the Warriors. That the 1 seed, the best record in the league, actually won the things.
I have a question for you before we talk about game 4 and 5, because that's what we have. No, we didn't talk about game 3 either. So we can talk about game 3, 4, and 5. But if you had to rank the last 5 finals, right? And I would say 6, but it's the 2019 Raptors. You know what? I'm gonna get you the last 6 finals.
You want me to add the but I'm biased.
Yeah, but like honestly, rank them from entertainment.
Yeah,
like take your biases aside.
Okay, I'll tell you. Last place was
the bubble.
No. What was
the Heat?
No. It was Denver, Miami.
Yeah, I agree.
Then I'll say Boston. I take it back. Boston, Dallas is the worst one out.
Really?
100%.
Interesting.
Because Denver, Miami had close games. Actually, looking back on it, it was just. I don't know, vibes were low-key off. The only reason it wasn't like as entertaining was because everyone knew Denver was going to win. That was the only thing.
Yeah.
The only thing that made this Boston-Dallas series was like at
People
the start.
the Dallas, yeah.
Who knew?
I would say for me it's...
But actual entertainment to the game, it's Boston-Dallas last, then Miami, Denver, LA, Miami, and then what are the other two? Boston, Golden State, and then Golden State, Toronto.
And
Boston,
then
Golden State, Toronto.
No, and then Suns, Bucks.
Oh, sorry. Boston, Golden State, Suns, Bucks, Raptors, Warriors.
Yeah.
Bias aside, I genuinely think that was the best.
Yeah.
But all the games were close, bro.
Yeah.
I had 10 heart attacks in the span of 2 weeks.
I think for me, I was more engaged in this year's finals than last year's finals.
Yeah.
You know? So I think the Heat and Denver was last.
But that's what I mean. Like, I think it's just due to the fact that like we all knew Denver was gonna win. This one was like the only thing exciting about this series was that it was a toss-up.
Yeah.
What's it called? There wasn't a single close game other than Game 3, if you want to count that.
Yeah.
But like Boston had it under control. You can't give Boston that lead, and they're never gonna blow that, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as they got that lead, we knew the game was over. Even as Dallas came back, like we knew it was over. Well, Game 1 was close.
Game one was
close. That was the Derek White block.
Yes, on PJ Washington. That was a foul. No, that was Game 2.
Sorry, Game 2. Game 2. Game 1 was a blowout. I have memory loss.
And then I would probably say the bubble. Between the last 3 is tough.
Yeah.
Because like seeing like the Warriors come back from an entertaining factor, you know, I don't even think that's me being biased.
Warriors are entertaining basketball,
right? And that was genuinely really fun series.
It was It wasn't as competitive as Raptors Warriors.
I would say probably Raptors Warriors. I think the one downside to the Raptors Warriors is all the injuries.
But like they were still good games.
No, I agree for sure.
And that's not like I like Clay. I hate when people say Clay got injured in Game 6. He got injured in the last game of the series. I know he missed one. Like, he missed Game 3. But, bro, he was in the series. And then you watched Klay Thompson play. Yeah. KD came back too early. That was the Warriors staff's fault.
Yeah. I think I agree. It's 2019. For me, I would put the Warriors over the Bucks. And then Lakers. And then... That's my order. Yeah. No,
you had Denver, Miami last.
And then Bucks. And then the
Raptors. Last year's.
Oh no, sorry. I meant Celtics, Mavs.
Say it from 1 to 6. Because I'm confused.
Raptors, Warriors, Boston Warriors.
Yeah. Okay.
Suns, Bucks, Lakers, Heat.
Yeah.
Mavs, Celtics.
And Denver, Miami.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like mine, but I swapped the last 2.
Yeah, and the Bucks and the Celtics.
No, I have Bucks, Celtics.
No, Bucks. You have second.
I did?
Yeah. Anyways, okay, we're taking too long.
Short-term memory loss, but I'm telling you.
Let's start with, Game 3.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? We're on the episode.
So, I mean, we talked about it. Ultimately, they needed to, what's it called? They needed to make a statement. They needed to punch him out of the gate. They didn't do that.
Yeah, I was shocked. They came out.
Dude, ultimately, they lost, what's it called? They lose as soon as you like give Boston that massive lead.
No,
you couldn't.
And it's honestly, I was like, I don't want to take away from Game 3, but Game 5, the basketball is a game of runs.
Yeah,
and they say that so many times on the broadcast. But the Boston Celtics are the perfect team, and they play perfection when it comes to going on a run. Because literally, it was the Celtics ended a quarter in a 9-0 run, the first quarter.
Yeah.
When Celtics have like a 15 point lead, there's no way they're blowing that up. Exactly. You know what I mean? There's no way they're losing that lead. So one thing is you can't let the Boston Celtics go on that big run.
Yeah.
And get that big lead.
I'll tell you why I was disappointed in PJ Washington. That was my point in the last episode where I was like, PJ Washington's not a role player. because you need him to be good to win a game. And the only game he was good in was Game 4.
Yeah. And the whole team was good.
And they won the game, you know what I mean? I was okay, like, genuinely, and Game 3, well, we'll talk about Game 3's run right now.
Yeah.
Well, we were watching it together
Yeah, we were watching together.
Did you actually think they were coming back?
I honestly, I had a feeling. I thought they would, especially down 2-0. Mm-hmm. I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
The fouls, obviously the defense.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? And obviously the series is over, so it doesn't matter now.
Dude, I'll tell you this, right? I think people are being, like, really hard on him.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, first of all, he can play defense.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then we saw him in the Eastern Conference Finals, or the one before, you know?
Again, you're talking about against OKC.
Yeah, OKC, and like even versus the Timberwolves, he wasn't bad.
He can play defense. It's like a matter of the length of the playoffs. This is the furthest he's ever went, and he's doing it while injured. So it's like genuinely really, really hard to keep that defensive intent against a talented team like Boston. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they were already at fault. If anyone I put the blame on is Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving.
He needed to take the load off Luka Doncic a little bit more.
Yeah, and he didn't do that.
Bro, game 5, like Luka, you could tell the energy was out of his legs.
And I think the Game 3, and one thing I was really annoyed about is the complaining to the refs.
Yeah.
Versus OKC, I don't know what game it was. I think it was Game 3.
Yeah.
When they went back to Dallas, he turned into like this next level player and stopped complaining. And I feel like at the start of the series,
that's when the series shifted.
And that's what I'm saying. And I feel like at the start of the series, it was the same complaining that we saw in the start of the playoffs.
Well, I mean,
and honestly,
to his credit though, Game 3, a bunch of the fouls called on were BS. Like they weren't fouls; they were soft.
But a lot of them were avoidable. It's like one of those put your hand in the cookie
Why the
jar.
hell is he? What's it called? Why the hell is he trying to take a charge from Jaylen Brown?
That's what I'm saying. When you have, and he entered that game in the fourth quarter with 2 fouls.
Yeah.
So you got to, you know. But honestly, I don't wanna give him a pass. But bro was playing injured. Like you can't expect him to do what he's doing on the offensive side of the ball, and also play good defense, and also do that while injured.
Like he was injured and stuff like that. At the end of the day, he played and he didn't play up to say. He'll be back.
He will be back. And then this is his first finals.
Bro,
he's like, how old is he? He's like 24.
Yeah, he's
young.
He's young.
Like he was able to take one game, you know, and
will Kyrie Irving be back? That's the question.
Like with the team or
just in general, will Kyrie Irving be back in the finals?
Oh, will Kyrie Irving?
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to talk about this, but I want to recap the series, and then I have to ask you a question about the Mavs. Game 4, you know, I mean, Game 3, Kyrie came out like really well.
Game 4, everybody was clicking, and you want to know what it was? The defensive intensity.
It was defense, bro.
And I'll tell you this. One thing Jason Kidd should have done, he should have started Derek Lively. I don't know. Gafford? Daniel Gafford was struggling to guard old-ass Al Horford, bro.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. And I'm not going to blame Daniel Gafford because he's been great. That's the issue. I hate, like, blaming people in the finals. Because, bro, you know how good they had to be to make it?
Exactly, yeah. Like, they played all season. And I don't think it's discrediting. It's just kind of saying what happened in that series. Yeah. But Game 4, everyone was clicking. And Daniel Gafford, I know you said Derek Lively, but Daniel Gafford in Game 4,
very, very good.
So many big plays.
But
the block.
Play devil's advocate, so is Derek Lively.
No, for sure,
he was
both
the better
of them.
player.
But like Daniel Gafford, the block on Tatum, the defense was clicking. They were locked in. That lob from Luka from half court,
bro. Do you think Boston lost on purpose to win at home?
No, I don't think so. It's Sam Hauser. It don't matter.
Yeah, Sam Hauser knew. That's why I was like, low key, they're just trying to lose on purpose. But man, that's crazy. That quote could have backfired so badly.
Bro, I swear to God. Bro, Sam Hauser would have been.
We'll just win the next one. Bro, he's in.
Sam Hauser would have been the Dylan Brooks for the Boston Celtics.
Sam Hauser wasn't even that good, by the way.
Yeah,
he was good.
He struggled.
He was solid in Game 5.
Yeah,
but everyone was good.
Tim Hardaway Jr. 5 threes in the
that was so hype, bro.
Dude, I was getting hyped, bro.
I love watching garbage time, man, bro, because you see like random ass role players.
And I wish that translated into Game 5, but Tim Hardaway Jr. was terrible this season. I mean, this finals.
But like at the same time, I see so many people. I see all these Mavs fans like blaming him. But you can't blame Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. is not the reason he lost the game.
You played.
He's
terrible.
That minimal of a role of that. Like
And honestly,
you can win with him playing.
Kyrie Irving struggled when playing in Boston.
I think Kyrie Irving was my disappointment of the series.
I definitely do think so, and I think that the booze and like the toxicity got to him.
But I don't think it was the booze. I think it was. I give more credit to the Celtics.
I know, but if you take a look,
Kyrie Irving is not the guy to be affected by that.
I know, I fully agree with you, but when you compare his stats when he was playing in Boston compared to when he was playing in Dallas, because game 3 and 4 he had a good game.
Yeah, but game 4 you can't credit anybody for having because everyone was clicking. You know what I mean? I needed games where he took over. He was the guy, to win it for the Mavs, and he just didn't do that.
And that's why I genuinely do think it was.
And credit to the Celtics, man. Like,
they
best defensive backcourt in the league,
crazy
by far.
And bro, one thing I want to say is they were hunting Luka Doncic, and I don't know if I was missing something, but I feel like Luka Doncic was starting on Jaylen Brown on defense.
I mean, Luka, they tried putting on like the weaker players on the Celtics, but like in the NBA, man, you got to be able to guard everybody, bro. Like today, and I mean, what's it called? We got anything to say about Game 5? Just a blowout. Defensive intensity.
It's. I mean, it was sad to see them go out that way. I feel like.
They ran out of gas, man.
They did.
Didn't have enough. Shout out Josh Green.
He played good. He had his minutes.
He's got a future, man. He's got a future. Maybe he's a future starter. I think they're free agent. I think DJJ is a free agent, and like Dante Exum or something.
Yeah.
So they'll probably bring them back. But I mean, I'll tell you this. Like one thing I noticed. So there's 2 players who won 2 titles in the 2020s: Drew Holiday and KCP.
KCP.
I'm starting to realize that like having an elite defensive guard that can also shoot the 3 is
important.
It is the mold,
and it's also the veteran leadership.
Also, another thing we realized: you need a goddamn player that can hit BS, end of the buzzer, what's it called? End of the shot clock.
That gets the tooth chipped.
Yeah, literally, that gets the tooth chipped. We had Fred VanVleet. They had goddamn Derek White.
Who was last year?
Last year, the MPJ. The BS end of the shot clock shots.
The year before?
Lakers at KCP again. I guess.
Danny Green? I don't know.
For who?
No.
But Danny Green was terrible.
No. Wait, no.
For the Warriors.
Yeah,
Warriors Jordan Poole.
Yeah,
Jordan Poole. Everyone has that BS shot maker.
Lakers,
bro.
KCP, I guess.
I just quit if what's it called? If I see
bro leaves the lobby.
Yo, sorry. What the hell is Payton Pritchard on, bro?
I swear to God.
What the?
But the Celtics have 2.
Dog, he shot the second one. I was like, surely not, bro. And it went in. I was like,
I was watching my friend. I'm like, yo, that's
my
cash.
God.
And they're like, bro, how'd you know? I'm like, I just know.
Dog.
Like, literally, I called like.
It's just the aura, bro. Like you feel it going in. I was like, surely not, bro. And it went in. I was like, oh my God.
And then I was telling myself, I'm like, yo, Dallas, you need to get it to a 7-point game by halftime.
Yeah.
I'm like, watch them take that 7-point game and make it to 17. And it was 17.
When it is a 20-point game, your goal is to cut it to 10 by the end of the quarter.
Yeah, for sure.
Dallas just couldn't get a stop.
They couldn't.
And then when their offense was going, they couldn't get a stop.
One thing, Game 5, the offensive rebounds. I wanna get the exact number.
Yeah.
But bro, I was watching.
I saw that every single the games. The leader in rebounds won every single game.
Like, I was watching.
Which showed, and like, they got 2 good rebounds, Dan Gafford and Derek Lively, so I don't know what. And Boston loves running that
51 to 35.
That's embarrassing.
Offensive rebound, 15-7.
That's just hustle, though. And they ran out of gas.
Yeah, Luka Doncic, it's like, you're just watching the ball. You know what I mean? Which is frustrating because you play good defense for like 20 seconds.
I think the next thing for Luka Doncic to work on is his conditioning. If I was him,
honestly,
I know he wants to, and like if I was in position, I would. But I don't think he should play in the Olympics.
You don't think so?
Because bro, get the chance again, right? He's so young. It's not like I get it, bro. It's such an honor to play for your country. He loves playing for Slovenia. I'd play for Canada even if I had broken legs, right? But bro, he's got to think about that.
NBA. I think
Jokic is playing in the Olympics, by the way. Shocker,
bro.
Wants to play basketball.
You see Jokic? He looks slim.
Does he? Oh, I saw a photo of him winning a horse race.
No,
I saw him winning a horse race.
Oh, you didn't see him playing pickup basketball?
No.
Okay, let me find it for you.
But is that a good thing? Him being slim?
I don't know.
Him being bigger, he plays to his advantage, bro, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But to end the series, by the way, or like to end the talk about the series.
Yeah, just one thing about Luka Doncic. I think with the conditioning, I think this is his first deep run, so he really sees how it is.
Yeah.
And I think he'll be ready. He'll be ready next year.
And what do the Dallas Mavericks do?
Do you want to talk about what's next for the Mavericks, or do you want to talk about Boston Celtics, Tatum and Brown?
Well, that's like a jokey topic. What's it called?
Okay, let's talk
about what the Mavericks should do next.
I wanted to say this, and this has been on my mind the whole time. I look at this Dallas Mavericks run, and I compare it to 2021.
Atlanta?
No.
Phoenix.
Ooh. Where you're a good team, but I generally don't see them being back. I don't see them being back in the finals with this core.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this run was a Cinderella run, but in a way it was.
It was.
You know? Like, this team has good pieces, but we even mentioned DJJ.
Yeah.
Right? Derrick Jones Jr. He was playing out of his mind. PJ Washington was playing good. And I just don't see that happening. Like, you have Derek Lively as a good, strong piece. You have
I mean, I just think the West is so goddamn
and that's another thing, too. It's
OKC's on the come up. They, in their first year, young as hell, took the Mavs to 6. You got Denver's coming for vengeance next year. Minnesota's always there.
Same thing, Minnesota.
Phoenix got a big 3.
Yeah. The Lakers are going to probably make some moves, you know. The Warriors might make some moves. I freaking hope so, bro.
Even funnier.
I freaking hope so.
But yeah, no, the West is goddamn stacked.
Right?
And
so...
there's no... And Clippers as well.
Yeah.
They're always in the play.
And especially if they're having a new branding, new everything.
Goddamn Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
Give 3 years and the entire league is screwed. Like...
The Rockets might make some moves.
Me so for real, bro.
The Sacramento Kings.
Sacramento, yeah? Are we going there? Yo, what about goddamn... I don't even know. No, the West's actually really good. I can't even... Portland, bro. Portland. They're about to draft some bum that's gonna go crazy. But yeah, in my opinion, one big piece, man. And
I have a question for you. Did the Milwaukee Bucks gift the Boston Celtics the championship with the...
Well, listen, you get a chance to get Damian Lillard. I don't blame him for getting him.
Yeah.
I think they panicked after last year. I think they really should have done everything in their possible way to avoid Jrue Holiday. And that's my thing, man. Defensive pieces are so goddamn valuable.
They are.
That's why I'm like sort of thinking about, man, like that trade that the Raptors made, trading away OG Anunoby, might end up looking kind of stupid in the future. Because... Bro,
maybe not.
Yeah, of course. But defensive pieces like that are so goddamn valuable, especially in this league.
And
I think that's what Dallas needs. They need a defender. They need a stopper.
They need a stopper.
Because they had Derrick Jones Jr. and PJ Washington guarding Tatum and Brown. Good defenders, but not elites. Exactly, they don't have elite defenders.
Where was I? What were we talking about?
Dallas?
No. Jrue Holiday.
Jrue Holiday, yeah.
With Jrue Holiday, is that trade with Damian Lillard, you have Giannis going on podcasts and telling people like, yo, I just want to win. Yeah. So at the end of the day, if you get Giannis to re-sign after making that trade, that's a win trade, you know? And it does suck that they were injured.
I mean, Giannis is a buck for life. I don't believe any of that talk. Like,
I think it's just putting pressure on the front office, you know?
Damian Lillard's a good piece, man. He's offensive.
No, yeah, for sure.
And they still got defenders, right?
Yeah. So I do.
I'm just upset that Jrue ended up in Boston.
Yeah, it does suck.
We blame Portland. This is Portland's fault. Trade him anywhere else, bro.
And the package they got was
fair play. Hey man, fair play to Boston, bro.
Brad Stevens is
they see opportunities. Saw Kristaps Porzingis, you know, his value was at an all-time low. Traded for him. Saw Jrue Holiday wanted to come to a contender. Portland's blowing up. Trade for him low. Goddamn Derek White, San Antonio's blowing up. Trade for him low. Just give up a first-round pick. We should have a first-round pick for Jakob Poeltl. Like, you know, we should have a first-round pick for Thaddeus Young. You know, like, it's timing, man.
Yeah.
Timing is so goddamn important in this league. Dallas got to look to pounce. And the issue is right now, there's no teams looking to blow it up, man.
There isn't.
There's nobody.
There isn't.
The league, everybody thinks they're
competitive. The only team that was looking to blow it up was the Raptors.
And we did.
Yeah.
So that looking back, this is how the timeline's crazy, man. Looking back, Dallas could have traded and made that move for OG Anunoby.
Even Pascal Siakam.
Maybe Pascal Siakam. They were rumored for both. They didn't make a move on either of them. They got 2 solid pieces, PJ, Daniel Gafford. They could have still gotten them, even if they traded for OG or Pascal.
Because they have to give first round picks. But
Well,
I mean,
well,
I'd rather
bunch.
take Pascal Siakam over PJ Washington.
Yeah, of course.
know?
Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. If they traded for Pascal Siakam, they're not going for PJ Washington. And then, but I think OG and Anunoby would have been cooler. Let's say they got all 3. Look at that lineup, bro. Doncic, Irving, OG, PJ.
Okay, that's unrealistic though. Who are they giving up? Who are they giving up though for OG?
What's it called? Jaden Hardy, a bunch of picks.
But they don't have any picks.
They gave 1 for PJ.
Daniel Gafford.
And 1 for Daniel Gafford.
Yeah, but they can't get those 2 if they give it for OG.
So you give away, what's it called? 2 for OG, and then Jaden Hardy.
So you're telling me you take Jaden Hardy.
Charlotte and Washington are both blowing up.
But I'm saying you would take OG for Jaden Hardy and 2 firsts?
No.
When the Knicks are offering.
I'm talking on their side, what they could have offered, right?
But the Masai wouldn't say that. I would say Pascal would have been smarter for them.
No.
Because, for what Pascal went for.
I think, what's it called? I think OG Anunoby fits that team perfectly.
He does, but the market was too high. Anyways, talking about OG Anunoby.
He's, what's it called?
He is not liking the offer.
I will die if this happens, by the way.
I genuinely do see him leaving. Call me crazy,
laughing.
But with Philly having the cap space and they're looking for a defensive wing,
Philly's going for Paul George. But I
don't see Paul George leaving.
I don't think they're getting either. I think OG's playing the market right now. New York gave up way too much to let him walk. He's staying. He's in New York. He's a Knick. But all this talk is incredibly funny to me. You know what I mean? This is
so funny,
especially
joke.
And if it happens, I will cry. We got Emmanuel quickly and RJ Barrett for a guy that wanted to test free agency anyways and left the Knicks. You know what I mean? That would be hilarious. I would die laughing at an Atlantic opponent losing their best defender. And yeah. But then, I'm going to another Atlantic opponent. Yeah, OG, bro. Don't go to Philly, man. Go to...
Why? Were you with Kyle Lowry, Nick Nurse?
Oh, Lowry's from Philly. Nick's a coach. OG, what are you doing, bro?
I mean, the bag.
I'm sure other places are going to offer him the bag. You know what I mean?
The Detroit Pistons?
Yeah. Go to Detroit, bro. Like,
60
you're
million.
talking about the bag. You know how much 60 million Detroit could get you? Probably you can buy Detroit. Like, you can probably buy the damn city.
You can become the owner.
But yeah, I don't think OG's going nowhere. And if anyone, I think Hartenstein's leaving.
Yeah.
I think Hartenstein.
No, I think they're going to look to keep him.
I think they want to, but I think he's gone, bro.
Talking about the Knicks, what do you think they should do in the offseason? Obviously, bring back OG and Hartenstein. But I think, do you see them? I think you should try and trade Mitchell Robinson.
I actually think trade Mitchell Robinson. But I actually genuinely would not do any drastic changes.
I know a team that would want Mitchell Robinson.
I know you guys want. What are you giving up for Mitchell Robinson? You want to keep Moses Moody, get big men?
Trade Moses. Trade Moses.
Trade
Moses Moody.
What's it called? Everybody, they want to keep him. They want to keep these young players.
Warriors, man. I find it stupid that you want to keep CP3, Gary Payton, obviously you keep Stephen Curry, Brandon Pajemski. Moody is getting lost in the minutes. You need a freaking center. Trade for one.
And
that's Chris Paul.
That's bad on the. That's why I said it was an L pick last year for Pajemski, even though he's good, bro.
I mean, I can't lie with you. After seeing how he turned out, I think it was a sick pick.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I purely for drafts, right? If I'm a GM, fit is so goddamn important, right?
Who went after Pajemski?
Because if I'm what's it called? If I'm Gigi Jackson went after him, I would have gone Gigi Jackson.
He was a second round pick though, right?
Yeah. If I'm drafting a team, right, and I have a plethora of guards, sure, I'm this guard's a great talent. But if I'm not developing him, he's not turning into anything. Whereas if I can get another, maybe slightly worse, forward, I have no forwards, I can solely focus on developing him.
Yeah.
This is good. That's why I was with the Grady Dick pick, I was what's it called? 3-point shooting isn't our number one priority to fix right now, in my opinion. At that point, looking back, I'm okay with the pick now because if Grady Dick can learn how to defend, we're chilling. That's our shooting defender. You know what I mean? If Grady and he has, but he has a solid frame, right? He is
skinny, so definitely get some muscle.
Yeah, but he's a rookie, man. He's so goddamn young.
Giannis was a skinny frame.
Literally, and look at him now, bro.
Jason Tatum was low-key skinny frame.
Yeah, man. Scotty Barnes always been buff. You can sign a rookie max extension, by the way.
I heard
Scotty
about that. I did hear about
I'm
that.
excited to see that. Lock up our future superstar.
Let's talk about some more interest. This was surprising to me.
Yeah.
Interest in Clint Capela.
Ooh.
Have you seen that report?
Yeah. It was
The Memphis Grizzlies.
Chicago.
God,
why, bro?
And
they're a team that needs to goddamn blow it up. Who can play defense on Chicago?
What?
Caruso. Yeah, that's okay. But then, where the hell are you putting him, bro? Kyrie, Caruso, Luka? That's not working.
Yeah.
They can't play defense over there. Patrick Williams, kind of, sometimes, when he wants to.
A bust, bro.
Yeah.
Gonna tell you what teams were interested.
Patrick Williams is a free agent as well, by the way.
The Pelicans, Wizards, Bulls, Grizzlies.
Well, Pels are looking for a replacement center.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, I have them going for Zach Edey.
Yeah.
I think he falls.
Do you also stay tuned for mock draft video?
Hopefully out soon.
Do you think Clint Capela would be a good fit alongside Zion? I feel like that's a terrible.
Alongside Zion? I mean,
I'd rather put
you need you need a defensive center on that team, and that's what Clint Capela brings. I don't like Clint Capela.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan, honestly. I don't think he's a. I look at it this way, man. You're trying to win a championship. Is Clint Capela going to be the starting center on your championship team? That's why I was upset with us extending Jakob Poeltl, to be honest. I want Jakob Poeltl gone because I don't see Jakob Poeltl being my starting center on my championship team. I can see Scotty Barnes. I can see RJ Barrett potentially. Emmanuel Quickly. Grady Dick. Ochai Agbaji. That's our defender. Maybe Kelly Olynyk off the bench. You know what I mean? But I don't see Jakob Poeltl being our starting center. Because he's not bad enough to come off the bench.
Maybe he is. We never thought Daniel Gafford was actually he doesn't start.
He's a starter. That's what I mean. Derek White was so good at Daniel Gafford.
Next year, Daniel started.
So Jakob Poeltl will never come off the bench. He's not good enough to be a championship caliber starter. So get rid of him.
We're not a championship next year.
Yeah, but what's it called? What are we waiting for? His value to go up? It's not going up. The only thing that I can do is go down right now. That's my point.
I mean, you're playing Kelly Olynyk as a starting center right now?
I don't think winning is our priority right now, Mahdi.
Yeah.
I don't think we're trying.
I hope they trade Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah,
you know? For the Memphis Grizzlies, would Clint Capela buy a season side or Jakob Poeltl?
I don't think I don't think Memphis. I think Memphis is gonna look to draft a center with that pick, potentially move up. Donovan claiming.
And the Wizards getting Clint Capela is just weird to me.
Yeah, I mean,
you just traded away Daniel Gafford. Why would you be interested in that?
Yeah.
Talking about the Hawks,
I don't like any of those teams. That's my goddamn answer.
Talking about the Hawks, what's next for them?
Atlanta. I think a massive retool. They have a lot of that first round pick is so interesting. Imagine they got it last year or something. It would be wild. I think they have a lot of options. I'm in favor of, I actually wouldn't trade Trae Young.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't. I like him.
I would.
Because, talents like that are so goddamn hard to come around, bro.
People are disrespecting Trae Young. The offers that are the mock offers that are for Trae Young is just disrespectful.
And the day you can have him slightly buy in on the defensive end.
Yeah.
If you put a good defensive team around him.
That's what I'm saying. You haven't been able to build.
You gotta look. People are so focused on one player, bro. You need to build. Trae Young will never be a good defensive player.
Yeah.
But
he can be average.
But he will make up for it like crazy on the offensive end. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's why players like Jordan Nwora really suck. Because, he's an offensive threat, but he sucks on the defensive end. It's a random comparison, I know. But I'm a Raptor fan, so he sucks on the defensive end. But he's good on the offensive end, but he's not good enough, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where he's making up for his shit defense.
Yeah.
Trae Young makes up for his trash defense on the offensive end.
I think they should trade DeJounte Murray.
Sure.
But honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to them just blowing it up fully.
Yeah? So both of them gone?
Both of them.
But
have Alexander Sarr.
Yeah.
Or the other French dude.
Yeah. Risache.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to butcher that again.
Risache as the main piece.
Sure.
Because I feel like like how long can you keep like Trae Young?
Yeah.
And like how long will it take to get back into it? You know, like if you can get Sar and Trae to like.
That's an interesting lineup, right? Like,
that is.
Alexander Sar
is like a defensive kind of, right?
Yeah, he's a defensive beast. But like, what's it called? You got right now. Let's say they draft Alex Sar. The lineups what? Trae, DeJounte,
DeAndre Hunter,
Jalen Johnson.
No, Hunter, Jalen Johnson, and then
Jalen Sar at center. I see Sar as sure. Okay, let's call that DeAndre Hunter, Jalen Johnson, Alex Sar. You switch around a couple pieces. That's a squad right there.
It is, but again,
you trade DeJounte to LA. I think D'Angelo Russell's a better fit alongside Trae Young.
Really? Mm-hmm. The defensive.
D'Angelo Russell can play defense, man.
I think if I'm the Atlanta Hawks,
it's just about them buying in, bro.
I think about if I'm the
Atlanta Hawks. Sorry to cut you off,
the Spurs.
You also gotta think about what's it called? The piece you get along with.
Austin Reeves.
You got not even that, bro. Just get a bunch of picks with it.
Yeah, and that's why I do think if you can build around Jalen Johnson and Alexander Sar.
You gotta replace DeAndre Hunter. I don't see a future with him.
Yeah, he's not even like thing. But then you can also get like a young player in a Trae Young or DeJounte Murray trade. You know, I don't know what
you're saying. San Antonio.
San Antonio
for DeJounte or Trae?
Trae.
Yeah, well, that's like I told you. It's it's set in stone. It's happening.
Or even the Pelicans.
I have my sources. No, he's going to. I like the Pelicans. They need a point guard.
Yeah, we talked about this last episode.
We talked about this. They need a point guard so goddamn. Yeah. You know I'm the biggest CJ McCollum hater of all time. I think he's incredibly overrated. And I think as a point guard he's like a lot worse, bro. I'm like
Jordan Noir or CJ McCollum.
Let's talk about. Well, he's a Raptor legend, you know. At least Jordan played for us, you know. But like genuinely, they need a point guard so goddamn bad. And there's a lot of them on the market. Darius Garland, Trae Young, DeJounte.
I mean, the Cleveland are looking to keep their big four.
Yeah. Ultimately,
talking about the big four.
I don't think Darius Garland.
What were your thoughts on the Jarrett Allen comments?
Oh, what's it called?
JB Bickerstaff. For those who don't know, it kind of confused.
I saw this today, by the way. And
I think it happened today.
I had to read it over a couple times because I can't lie. I could not tell it was a shot. He basically said, fair play to Luka. Fair play to Luka for playing with a guy.
He said this was a guy who was taking shots to his ribs so that he could go out and play. He was playing through pain. He wasn't complaining.
When complimenting Luka.
Yeah.
So
when talking about
for those who don't know, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I saw Luka Doncic even complain about his ribs.
Yeah, I think it was just his knee.
I believe this is a shot from JB Bickerstaff. If so,
and he's gone. He's not fired.
He's petty. Yeah. Or he's fired.
Yeah.
A, it's petty. B, why?
Like that's so honest. You're not even part of the
team.
team.
Yeah, like and C, Jared Allen's one of the nicest guys ever, bro. What are you doing dissing him? Maybe to play devil's advocate, because you know I like doing that. Maybe he knew something behind the scenes. But again, what the hell's the point, bro?
You're not part of the team.
That's what I mean. You think another team is going to see that? I'm assuming he wants to be a coach in the NBA again. You think another team's going to see, oh, hey, he dissed them as soon as he left. We want that? No one's going to want that, bro. Everyone wants a coach that sits through thick and thin.
Yeah.
By the way, before we end it off, I don't know how many more topics you have. We didn't talk about goddamn Jason Tatum and his freaking antics.
Wait, before we get that, I want to finish the Cleveland Cavaliers. Did we talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers last episode?
I don't think so. I don't think we talked about any.
What do you think the Cleveland Cavaliers should do? Because like we're officially in the offseason.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, if you are fine with me starting, I think if you can get Mitchell to sign that extension, I think you trade Darius Garland and see what you can get. I do like Ingram coming.
Yeah.
You know, sending DG the PG to the Pelicans, and honestly. I would like them to shop a Jarrett Allen package. Just look around. Keep him on the market.
I think ultimately with a team like Cleveland, right, making a trade is hard because you on paper they have a very solid roster.
They do.
But it's not a championship winning roster.
Yeah.
So you just need to do really well with your free agency signings, to be honest. And I think you need to, like Dallas did this year. The thing is, Dallas did so good this year at the trade deadline.
They did.
But if they were like in a position like Boston, making trades like that will put them over the edge for a championship.
Oh, for real.
It's just they made putting them over the edge for a championship trade when they needed a trade for like another piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A trades like that, like for PJ Washington. Ours was for Marc Gasol. You know?
Yeah.
We're a really good team, championship contender. And then we trade for Marcus Gasol to put us over the edge. Boston, theirs was Xavier Tillman, apparently.
Yeah, he played good.
He played well. You know what I mean? We're laughing, but he played well. At Dallas, they made those trades, but like they weren't a contender at the time when they made those over-the-top trades. So
they were the 9th.
It made them over the top to get them to the finals, but not to win that championship. And it might screw them over. Maybe they have a false sense of hope next year. Maybe
I don't see them being back.
They flop.
I don't see
Who
them
knows,
being back.
man. It's gonna be a really interesting year.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a really. I think it's like NBA wide.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting.
Does Boston have a dynasty now?
No, they don't.
Damn, that was quick.
How?
It's a dynasty.
How?
No, it's not. I'm not saying it's that. I'm like shocked that you're that quick to say no.
Like a franchise dynasty or like an era dynasty?
Oh no, I'm not talking. I'm saying, are they gonna be like a dynasty?
Oh, a dynasty?
No, yeah. No, they're not dynasty.
Okay, I was gonna say, bro, like they made one finals, one championship. What are you on about? It took the Warriors to win 4.
I mean, like, do they have the potential to be like?
Honestly, with how stacked the NBA is, I don't consider the Boston Celtics a super team.
I do.
They're a really good team.
They're a super team, but it's not like the Warriors where I'm complaining. They built the damn team, you know what I mean? They're not signing free agents who like played on a team who they eliminated last year, you know what I mean? Like Kevin Durant. So they traded pieces, genuine pieces. They traded a franchise icon for one of their players, bro.
It was honestly, this is gonna sound crazy.
Shit, don't even say it, bro. Screw Marcus Smart. Why are you sad for him?
No, it just sucks, bro.
I don't give a damn. Bro, like, Boston fans, be sad, whatever. I was sad. I felt bad for DeRozan. Didn't get a ring.
But
I would have liked to see.
I'm not sad that he didn't get a ring. But it just sucks to like not see him be with.
No, it doesn't.
Like
screw that, bro. You think I have any sympathy for Marcus Smart?
I'm a guy that
if you weren't good enough, so they traded you, bro. That's why I'm with DeRozan. Like, I'm sorry to tell the truth, he wasn't good enough, so we needed to trade him. DeRozan didn't go around being like a toxic man.
I think if Marcus Smart was there instead of Drew Holiday.
Oh, by the way, this is really random. I saw a comment and it really made me laugh. It said Drew Holiday is what Patrick Beverley thinks he is. And it's actually like the biggest.
Talking about Drew Holiday, I feel like Drew Holiday was the Kyle Lowry of the Raptors run for Boston.
Oh, yeah.
You know, 100%. He started the game off with 6 straight points.
Yeah, bro, there's so many comparisons in like championships. It's crazy. But what's it called? Do you think he should have, and this is a good transition. This is my best transition ever. You think he should have gotten some love for Finals MVP?
No. Like, I think he should have gone.
Who was your Finals MVP?
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown?
Yeah.
I agree.
I think Jaylen Brown was well-deserved the Finals MVP.
Just because it's a Finals MVP. Yeah. I was afraid they were going to give it to Tatum.
For the name.
Just because A, name, when it's close, they give it to the bigger name and the best player on the team. And B...
I don't know where that was for 2015.
And B, what's it called? What was I going to say? So
or 2017.
Yeah.
Or 2018.
Okay, KD deserved them in 17 and 18.
No, when...
Yeah, brother, what are we doing? What are we doing,
Curry deserved one of them.
2015, yes. Iguodala held LeBron to 36 points. Like, what are we doing? But, what's it called? I was afraid they were going to give it to him because, like, just the latest game, you know what I mean? I feel like
he had a good... No, honestly...
of course.
I'm really, like... I know we like, shat on Tatum last episode, but he had a good closeout game.
He did bounce back.
Triple-double, right?
Yeah. He was
the playmaking, he played good. Big shots.
Like 8 assists in the first half. That was impressive.
Yeah, he played sick.
And I mean, what's it called? But the antics afterwards. It's just, bro, like, I know damn well he was thinking about what he wanted to say before the day.
I saw a comment. Bro was in the mirror rehearsing.
Yeah, literally. Like, like, word for word, bar for bar, copied Kevin Garnett, bro. Like, the same thing. Anything is possible.
And he also copied Steph.
We did it.
He copied Steph, too.
Well, what they gonna say now?
Yeah,
bro, he's like...
And they copied Kobe with the...
He's trying to do the... Yeah! No, I don't think... But I'm shocked that he didn't do, like...
He did.
An Instagram post.
He did something similar.
Oh, no, I know. But I don't think he took... that was the picture he took. He did... Credit to Tatum. Good job, bro. You fought the urge of doing a Kobe post. Yeah, man.
I mean, do you follow Tatum on IG?
Oh no, not at all. But no, I checked the IG. I checked the IGs of every champion.
Oh, he hasn't posted yet.
Yeah, I know. Jalen Brown posted. Like Porzingis didn't post. Yeah, that's not necessarily Kobe post. I don't think he was trying to be a Kobe post.
Yeah, I don't think he could.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like the guy, and I can tell he was waiting to win that championship to be cocky, man. So,
one thing
when you see me call me champ,
on
his IG. No, you didn't say it on his IG post.
Oh, do you see the dude saying, "Daddy, you're the best in the world," and he's like, "Yeah." I mean, it's kind of cocky. I don't like that, but honestly, you just won the world.
What's good? It's a son, bro. It's I don't know.
You just won the world championship. That emotion has to be there.
I don't blame him.
One thing I want to say, and I don't know if you might disagree with this, but mad respect to Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
For
what?
For everything. I think when he won that Finals MVP, and it's like, how'd you do it? He's like, I couldn't have done it. And mentioning Tatum's name, seeing everyone be mean to Tatum and discrediting him and being like,
well, every what's it called? And this is an issue with the media, man. They're getting way too comfortable disrespecting these players like that.
Yeah,
man. It's like, bro,
and they're trying to cause that beef.
With all due respect, I get it's their job, but what does Brian Windhorst know about showing effort on the defensive end, man?
Bro, I
just can't take it serious, bro. You know what I mean? When Shaquille O'Neal is saying it, he's like, they gotta put more effort in defensive end. That's one of the greatest defenders of all time.
Yeah.
When Brian Windhorst is, the only defense he's played is guarding the donuts, bro. With all due respect.
I saw the side profile of him. He's like, there's no way this fast.
Yeah. Oh, on first take when he's just sitting it's giant, bro. The angle did him dirty, but to be fair,
he deserves it, bro.
He deserves it, bro. I'm tired of these media members.
Yo, hire us.
But yeah,
first take.
I mean, I disrespect a lot of players, but it's out of love, It's out of love.
And then the live too. No, Jaylen Brown posted a picture of him with the Finals MVP, and Tatum says, "MVP."
Oh, really?
Yeah. Here, let me find it.
But yeah, and he also. I don't think Jaylen Brown understands how betting works. He posted the amount of percentage of people that bet on the Mavericks. It was 89%. I'm sorry to break it to him, but people just bet on the underdogs, man. They're not. No one's betting on the favorites, bro, because you make no money for what's it called, all that risk. So sorry, Jaylen Brown. I don't think he understood that. That's not people picking Dallas to win. That's our prediction sucked, by the way. For the record, I had Boston at 5, and that's
no, you did not.
I had Boston at 5.
Did you actually?
Look at the spreadsheet, brother. I told you I wanted to put Boston at 5 in the video. I'm going off right now. I wanted to put Boston at 5 in the goddamn video because it was a terrible matchup for the Mavericks, and it was awesome. No, bro, I got a feeling, bro. I will come out and say. I was wrong about the Boston Celtics. Terribly wrong.
I was wrong about the Boston Celtics the whole season.
Exponentially wrong.
And I expected them to fall.
And admit it was out of your hatred for them.
No,
you didn't. Yes, it was.
No. I genuinely thought the Mavericks.
But none of your arguments had any substance to it. It was always, I just got a feeling, bro. I just think they're gonna choke, bro. Team's not built for the moment, bro. Every time. I'm like, what's the reason? Just got a feeling, man. Literally, I was like, bro, I gotta put reasoning in the video. And you're like, bro, I just got a feeling.
Here, yeah, look. Tatum goes, bro, why is it not pinned? Why is it not at the top? This is stupid. He goes MVP.
Yeah.
Oh, there, I found it. Oh, that was pretty simple.
In the comments?
Yeah.
And what happened?
And then Jaylen Brown replied, and he's like, I couldn't have done it without you. But
how cute.
I know. It's like a couple.
Nah, low key though, this is the downfall of the Boston Celtics. Jason Tatum is jealous.
Do you think they're dynasty?
They have a lot of potential for that. Because ultimately, right, there's one team in the East that can be competitive with them, and that's the New York Knicks.
No, I think the Bucks do. We haven't seen the Bucks fully.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure. Milwaukee is there.
And depending on what Philly does
Philly's not doing nothing to Boston. Let's be for real, bro. What's it called? And in the West, and that's what's it called, automatic to the finals, and they just got to be one team in the West. I think Denver's going to be a tough matchup for them. That's a good matchup defensively because you got defenders on, what's his name? Tatum. Aaron Gordon can be on Jason Tatum, bro.
I think OKC will be back.
And OKC,
the Minnesota Timberwolves, I'm intrigued to what they do.
But they're like the Mavericks. I feel like it's just a lost opportunity. ultimately, I think that's what the feeling of this is. It's just I can't help but feel like this is a lost opportunity.
Really?
Like this was a chance, and like this is a really like it's not over, but it's gonna be like even harder to make it back. Like genuine Boston when they lost to Golden State, they were not done for, right? They could still make a bunch of moves, and like they had that core that was gonna be there for years. It just feels, it feels like a little hope has been lost now.
But I mean, for the Timberwolves, you still have Anthony Edwards, you still have Rudy Gobert or Karl Anthony Towns.
But they have no assets, and with no assets, they couldn't even reach the finals. And the luxury tax. Rudy Gobert's contract is ending.
You know who has assets?
Who?
The OKC Thunder.
Yeah, dude, God help us, bro. Because they are, waiting for a Joel Embiid to say, yo, I'm tired of Philly. And instantly move, like, friggin' God for him, bro. Like, they have everything.
Okay, relax. Relax.
They got everything, bro. Like, it's crazy, man.
That's wild. Bro, OKC should be this.
OKC and San Antonio. OKC, okay, they're not a dynasty. They have potential for a dynasty.
They will.
It's OKC and San Antonio.
Yeah,
that's the future.
Dynasty.
That's the future of the Western Conference.
Call it now. Who's the NBA champion next year?
Ooh. I'm going to go with, it's a new one every year. I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Clippers. New stadium. Kawhi Leonard.
You have the Clippers winning this year too?
Yeah, crap, I picked them this year. That's boring. I'm going to go New York Knicks. Another Eastern Conference team. Wait, you don't believe in them?
I don't know.
I like their roster this year. I thought they could have beaten Boston.
Yeah, the injuries got to them.
Injuries screwed them over.
I think it's the Golden State Warriors.
Like, bro, what are they going to do, bro?
I honestly think OKC.
You think they're doing it already?
I think so.
Fair play.
The fact that they played this good in the first playoff run, and I don't think this year was like a Sacramento year where like Sacramento.
Issue is right. Like I feel like they get the benefit of no expectations. First of all,
yeah.
Benefit of, with all due respect, he's a baller, but now people know J-Dub is can score, so they're gonna be paying attention to him in the regular season as well. Same thing with Chet Holmgren, and like it's just the overwhelming expectation and like what they do from here, right?
And I'm intrigued.
Do they make Sam Presti already made a mistake. He gave up an asset already. One of his, I know he has millions of assets. He already gave up one asset. Messed up for Trey Mann for Gordon Hayward and a pick for Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward's gone now.
I think when it comes to the OKC Thunder, with the amount of picks they have, you could do that.
Yeah,
you can like give up a first round pick.
But I mean, man, that one turns into 3, 4, then it turns into like 4 for a superstar who.
Imagine DeJounte Murray
on OKC. Poor DeJounte, man. Send him to a place where he can play point guard. He's a point guard. I'm tired of these people putting him as shooting guard.
You know what I would love? You know who I would love on the Hawks if they blew it up?
Who?
Josh Giddey.
Wrap it up, bro. What are we doing? Are we mocking Josh Giddey trades now? He's terrible. Anyways.
He can play that point guard role.
So where's Trey going?
No, I'm saying if they blow it up.
Yeah, okay.
If they blow it up.
Sure, I guess.
Use your ears. What happened to powerful
ears? I have
ears?
powerful ears, but when you're spewing BS, it doesn't transfer to my eardrums, okay? With that being said.
No, we're finally in person. I have a mini game for you. I have questions.
Oh my God.
Okay. I come prepared.
Yeah.
I come prepared.
Okay.
Would you rather Ja Morant's athleticism or John Wall's speed back in the day?
Prime John Wall's speed or Ja Morant's athleticism. I am going with Ja Morant's athleticism. I think the ability for a guy that's short. And am I getting his speed with his athleticism? Like, or just his athleticism?
Just his athleticism.
On top?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going with his athleticism still. I think dunking over people.
That's
cool.
sick.
That'd be elite. And yeah.
Are you going with Kevin Durant's scoring?
Sure.
Or Kawhi Leonard's defense?
I think I think I would go with Kevin Durant scoring because that is just generational. And I think with that scoring, if you have even like a decent defensive game, like I think to be like a superstar in the league, you need elite scoring. And like you can't have elite defense and like mid scoring. So I think the scoring is more important. So yeah, I'd go with the scoring.
Okay. And my last one.
Buckets over clamps.
My last one.
Yeah.
Would you go with Andre Drummond's rebounding, offensive and defensive?
Yeah.
Or Rudy Gobert's block?
Oh, Rudy Gobert's blocking.
Yeah?
100%.
But that defense doesn't come with it. It's not his interior defense.
It's shot blocking.
It's a shot blocking.
Yeah, of course. He's one of the best, if not the best shot blocker in the league. After Victor Wembanyama, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Next year.
I apologize. Forgot that freaking alien existed. But yeah, that was fun. Thank you for that. What's it called?
I come prepared. Now we're in person. You don't have to wait for...
Congratulations to the Boston Celtics.
For winning the championship. Well deserved.
I hate
Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford.
Congratulations, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, O'Shea Brissett, Svi Mihailuk.
Payton Pritchard.
No, not him either.
And before we wrap up episode, Yousuf, happy 3 years to this podcast.
It has been 3 years.
It's been a bit over 3 years.
It's been a little over 3 years, but this is the best year. You want to know why? Because we're in person.
It's the consistent era.
The consistent era, literally.
Yes, sir. Okay, well, that's been a wrap to the episode. Make sure to subscribe. I swear to God, the audio better be good.
If we listen to this and it's like muffled, I'm killing myself.
No, it's not. We made sure the mic checks were a thing. Yeah. We're the producer. We're the
director.
The BTS.
Everything.
We're the everything. We're the show.
We're the Six Talks podcast.
It's a two-man show.
It's a two-man show.
No behind the scenes, nothing. And but that's been a wrap to the episode. Let us know down below. Give us some questions that you want us to answer for next episode.
Mailbag next episode.
We should.
That'd be cool.
Let's start the mailbag next episode. Stay tuned. And it's been a wrap. It's been myself, Mahdi Naji.
And it's been Yousuf Abbas.
And thank you for watching. Peace out.